Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Dalia, co-founder of Qdrix, and I'm excited to be here with you today. I'm pleased to introduce our newest innovation, the Qdrix Application Assistant, available online as a software as a service at qdrix.ca. What makes the Application Assistant different is that you can interact with it conversationally. In just minutes, it can analyze trademark details, prepare a draft assessment, and recommend a draft application for your review prior to filing with SIPO. It's important to remember that the Application Assistant is exactly that, an assistant. Its recommendations are generated by our algorithms to support your workflow and are not intended to provide legal advice or replace professional judgment. The legal professional remains responsible for reviewing the analysis, considering all relevant facts and legal considerations, and making the final decisions regarding the application. The Application Assistant also includes all of the capabilities of our Chronos tools that our clients already rely on every day, while representing the next evolution of that technology. By bringing everything together in a conversational experience, it helps legal professionals complete high-quality trademark analysis more efficiently, reducing repetitive work while saving both time and money. Now let's see the Qdrix Application Assistant in action. We have a conversation here with our assistant. We're stating that our client is looking to register the mark Ubico in Canada for the following goods: computer software for encrypting, decrypting, and authenticating data, information, and messages. We're asking to do a thorough risk assessment pursuant to all the pertinent provisions of the Canadian Trademark Act and regulations and include any relevant graphs. Part 1 of our assessment is stating that there is an identical mark already registered. This is application 1946441 or registered trademark TMA 1225704 for Ubico. This is registered by Ubico AB of Stockholm, Sweden for the identical statement of goods. We're having a registrability analysis provided by our assistant according to Section 12 of the Trademark Act, as well as Section 30, 33, goods and services classification. They're stating that the goods are in acceptable and ordinary commercial terms, and they are acceptable as they are. Confusion analysis is being provided in accordance to Section 6.5 of the Trademarks Act. And as we can see here, there is clearly an identical mark, so the conflict is very high. All five Section 6.5 factors point in the same direction, that there is no realistic argument against confusion. We do have a second registered mark, YubiKey. This is registered by the same company, Ubico AB. And although this mark is phonetically and visually distinct from Ubico, both marks share the dominant UB prefix, and they are owned by the same entity and cover identical goods. We are being informed of opposition risk and procedural considerations, and we do know that there are grounds available to Ubico AB as opponents to oppose our mark should we wish to file for this specific mark. We are also being told that the examiner's objection at the first report stage could indicate confusion on the basis of not passing Section 6.5 of the Trademarks Act. We are also being advised of Section 45 potential expungement, and we can see that this avenue is not viable here for the reasons identified below. We are also being provided more information regarding standard characters and representation, Madrid Protocol considerations, and of course we know that we need to file a national mark before a Madrid mark can be considered. Here's the risk diagram that's being provided by the assistant. And the overall risk assessment and recommendation is that this mark is not registrable. There are different suggestions that are provided for counsel when they assess the mark. We do have some more information here, and I will look at the TMOB case law search. And as we can see, we're being provided with some pertinent case law And if we'd like to view the decisions, we can simply click here and the case opens up for us. Back to our assessment. We are asking our assistant to look into registering UVOCA in state for the same statement of goods and to do another comprehensive risk assessment and also add a statement of services, software as a service related to the goods we originally discussed. Here is the new assessment. We are being told that UVOCA is a coined, invented term. It has no dictionary meaning in English and French, and no descriptive or misdescriptive relationship to encryption, decryption, or authentication software. It is not a surname, and it is not a geographic indicator. It does not consist of a letter or numeral alone. We are being provided with registrability under Section 12. And the goods and services classification is being assessed, and we're told the statements of goods and services are acceptable as they are. And in terms of conflict search results and confusion analysis, no identical or near identical marks have been found. We are being provided some examples from a confusion assessment, but none are considered to be confusing given the differences between the marks and between the goods, services, and channels of trade. There is, however, still a residual risk with Ubico and YubiKey. We are being told that Ubico AB could still attempt to oppose on the basis of a family of marks argument centered on the U prefix. Here is the confusion analysis for UVOCA versus Ubico. And for UVOCA versus YubiKey. In regards to the family of marks argument, we are being told that the U prefix alone is unlikely to support a family of marks argument, and that the common element must be distinctive enough to function as a source identifier. And here we are being provided the classification, compliance, and statement wording. Additional information is here. Again, we can see the TMOB case law search, and we can view various cases as needed. Finishing our assessment here, we are advising the assistant that the client would like to proceed with the trademark UVOCA with the statement of goods and services that we discussed. We're asking the assistant to provide a chart with all the pertinent provisions of the Canadian Trademarks Act and regulations that were used in the assessment, and afterwards to provide the suggested downloadable trademark application. In addition, we're providing more information to fill the application, including the client's name, address, contact information, as well as the legal representation information. Our assistant has provided us with the statutory reference chart, and we do have the various sections of the Trademarks Act and regulations that were assessed, keeping in mind, of course, that all the amendments of the Trademarks Act and regulations have been included in this assessment. These are some of the leading cases authorities applied. So some of the pertinent jurisprudence. We are also being advised that certain fields of the application cannot be assigned at the moment because they will be assigned by the CPO system on submission. Let's go ahead and open the trademark application template. And it's read-only here. And as we can see, our application is provided to our specifications. So as we've seen, the Qdrix Application Assistant is a powerful trademark analysis platform designed specifically for legal professionals. In addition to its analytical capabilities, it's highly customizable. It includes a document intelligence platform that can be tailored to your organization's needs and integrated into your existing workflows, making it easy to fit into the way you already work. Our goal is to help trademark professionals work more efficiently, produce consistent, high quality analysis, and spend less time on repetitive tasks so they can focus on delivering greater value to their clients. The application assistant enhances the review process by providing intelligent draft analysis and recommendations while leaving the final legal assessment and filing decisions in the hands of the legal professionals. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to learn more about the Qdrix Application Assistant or see how it can fit into your practice, I'd be happy to speak with you. Please feel free to contact me anytime.